What's going on, guys? Antonio here. Do me a favor and hit that thumbs up for me. Let's get into it. Oh my God, Cardi B, what's going on here? All right, Cardi B says she and Offset haven't reconciled despite having sex on New Year's Eve. We're not together. Oh my God. No, first of all, why would you say that publicly? Why would you acknowledge that? Because, okay, let me rewind it a little bit. So we go back a couple of weeks. Cardi B's been spending a lot of time on Twitter Spaces or X Spaces now. She goes on X and she talks to her fans, which I like. I think some of these artists, there's a reason Cardi B has 169 million followers on Instagram. She is very fan friendly. I see her and she responds. You don't have to have a blue check mark for Cardi B to respond to you. He was like, hey, I love you. She likes your pictures. She'll do that. She's fans feel like they are really invested in her and she actually cares about them. And she has, even though she got millions of dollars, she talks to her fans and engages with them. That's why people rock with her. I'm a Cardi fan. I follow her everywhere. And I've made videos about Cardi before and people are like, oh, I hate Cardi, blah, blah, blah. I love Cardi. I think she's a fun, entertaining personality. So I understand how the 169 million people that are following her on Instagram. Her husband only has 22.5 million followers. She got 169 million followers. The Rock has like 365 million. So she's getting up there where she's getting well known enough internationally. Like a lot of people know Offset, but it's like mostly in the United States. The Migos had a bigger presence with, I think the Migos as a group, but Offset as a solo artist, he doesn't quite have the catalog. I'd say, and you look on Quavo's Instagram, who's also another member of the Migos, he's a little bit more lit than Offset was. And so you go back a few weeks, and Cardi B's, she's on one of these spaces, and she's talking about, because it was rumored that Offset had messed around with Chrisean Rock, right? So this was put out there by Chrisean Rock's baby father, Blueface, and he was like, yeah, you hooked up with Offset. And Offset came right out and he said, no, that's not true. But then Cardi B went on Spaces and she said some stuff talking about, well, I've actually been single for a while. And this is when she revealed that her and Offset had been having problems and that, you know, they've been separated for a while. So when you see Offset kind of moving and they've been at certain functions and they're not together, that's why, because they haven't actually been a quote unquote couple for a while, right? So Cardi B puts that out there. I know Offset goes to Dubai. He takes a picture with Gunna, which that went viral. I think he took that picture on December the 17th. He came back to the United States. He went to some party and there was a girl, Jade, there. And Jade has a connection to Offset because this is the young lady that Cardi B got into some legal troubles with, because a few years ago she found out that Jade was maybe messing with her man, and she sent some people there to put the beats on this young lady. And she got sued and criminal charges, blah, blah, blah. All that stuff happened. Cardi, settled and pled guilty and whatnot, and she worked all that out, right? But then Jade started dating Tekashi 6ix9ine. So she dated him for like 2 years. That has fizzled out. Now she back doing her thing. She's single. Offset is single, and they were both appearing at the club together, but Offset was like, even though she was at the club, I wasn't there with her, whatever. So when that happened, Cardi B, this was just about a week ago, Cardi B was at a club, she's dancing, she's on camera, she's letting it know, she's out there shaking it and doing her thing. She turns around to the camera and she says, F my baby daddy, she don't want nothing to do with Offset, all this, she's the worst person, all that. And she also was on Spaces talking about ever since Offset's album came out, which his new album came out and it was very well received, got good reviews, it's doing real good streaming numbers. So Offset's like, oh, okay, I'm not Mr. Cardi B anymore. I'm Offset, and maybe I can have a solo thing, which might be why he took the picture with Gunna, to kind of get some buzz going and all that. Even though Gunna has, certain controversies with him as far as street politics, right? So at that point, Cardi B's like, I helped you with your album. Everybody talking about you fell off. I helped you with your album. Your album's getting some good buzz, so now you acting like you don't need me no more. You start to feel yourself and get a big head, all that. So that's what she's like. I have been single for a minute, but then Christmas came. And they do have 2 children, both under the age. I think the boy, she had the boy in 2021. The daughter's like 4.5, 5. So they got 2 small young children. The daughter Culture, and then the son was born in 2021. I think it's September of 2021. So he might not even be 2 years old yet. So at that point, Christmas is here. He is their father. So some videos, they filmed some videos and actually put the things out on social media of Cardi B and Offset. They were spending Christmas together. They're over there with their 2 children, and there's presents getting opened and all this kind of stuff. And fans got mad at Cardi B. They're like, girl, we was riding for you. You was talking about he was bad. Don't get back with him. We were fighting with you. She got on Spaces. Now, you can, DJ Academics, matter of fact, I would recommend go to DJ Academics Instagram because he got a couple of these spaces with Cardi B, and they're very interesting. I'm not going to play them, though. But fans were mad at Cardi B. And then Cardi B had to check some of her fans because she's like, look, I talk to y'all. I love my fans. But don't get in my business. Whatever I do in my private life is my private life. Do not get in my business. Y'all need to shut the F up and blah, blah, blah. He said, y'all need to mind your own business. Because, yeah, he is their father. He's going to be there, right? So she kicked it with him over the holidays, right? So then New Year's came. And, yeah, they kicked it again over New Year's. And she was on Space the other night talking about, yeah, we kicked it on New Year's too. We was there Christmas. We kicked it on New Year's. And she was like, I ain't gonna lie. I needed the D. She said this. And then, like I said, I heard the clip on DJ Academics page. It was crazy. She's talking about, I needed that D. So I took it. So she got what she needed. But she said, that don't mean we back together. Now, this happened a few years ago. I don't know if some of you guys have followed Cardi B when her and Offset broke up for a couple months, and he got backstage at one of her shows, and he came on stage and brought flowers and dropped to his knee. He was apologizing because he had got caught out there with some chick exposed him for messing around while he was on tour and whatnot. He got exposed. He's a serial cheater. And apparently she got some get back on him. She's been with some other people while she was like, hey, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So she got her get back. Matter of fact, a couple months ago, she was on Space and she was talking about, you think if Offset leave me, then I'm just going to be sitting here down bad? She said, I'm pretty, I'm young, I'm rich. She said, if he don't be with me, there's gonna be another guy that's just as lit or more lit and got money, and he gonna be in my bed. She did that. And she said, and that went viral. That was trending. Matter of fact, DJ Academics actually reached out to her. He said this on stream, and she answered him back and admitted, because Academics said that he told Cardi B, you can't publicly embarrass your man like that and then act like everything gonna be good at home. And Cardi B was like, I was just mad. You're right. I shouldn't have embarrassed him like that. Because it did made Offset look crazy. It's like, yo, your chick out here talking about she don't need you. And if you go, somebody else gonna slide right on up in there. So, like I said, getting invested in the Cardi B Offset drama, like I said, regardless, these two have 2 little humans that they made together. Whether they stay together or get divorced, they're always going to be in each other's lives. If the kids got to play at school, guess what? He gonna be there. If the kid playing sports, he gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is when you have children with someone. My dad was still showing up when my mom and dad got divorced when I was like 4. And I still see my dad. He come over, they be civil, and he go on his own way. It is what it is. But I don't know. What do you guys think? This is crazy. Cardi B, Offset, the drama continues. IkariPress.com for brand Way of the Gun. The link, of course, is in the description. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on X. We're on Threads. All at Ikari Press. Links to that. You can check me out all there as well. Appreciate you guys. I'm out.